For more than 100 years, Goodwill Detroit has helped provide quality services to the community's most vulnerable members. Now they're expanding their ability to help the community with the opening of a new store and donation center. Joining me now are Dan Varner, President and CEO of Goodwill of Greater Detroit, and Jeff Ukrainic, President of Donated Goods Retail. Thank you both for being with us.
Thank you.
I was trying to get inside information out of them before we started this segment, but they weren't giving me any. But no, Dan, let's get with this. How many people know that Goodwill as a thrift store? Or rather, I should say, many people know Goodwill as a thrift store, but it's much more than that, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. We're fond of saying we're much more than a thrift store. We're actually a charitable organization, so we're a nonprofit, and our mission is to build pathways to independence for community members through personal development and the power of work. Folks, generally speaking, we help people enter the world of work with various employment barriers. So maybe you're living or have a family member with an intellectual or developmental disability or mental illness, or maybe has been justice involved or chronically unemployed or poor educational outcomes. All of those folks can come to us for services, free services, that help them gain greater independence, job training and the like, and we will help place them in the world of work and help them stick, help them make sure they keep those jobs.
That's what it's all about. But talk to us about some of the support services and free job training programs that you guys have, and who are they designed to help? Yeah,
we help really everybody. So we actually run career centers, multiple career centers here in our 5-county region, so help anybody who's unemployed, and we have specific programs to help very specific populations with their needs. So for example, folks living with intellectual or developmental disabilities, we provide all sorts of wraparound supports for them, health services, skill building programs, and we actually employ them ourselves. In our store warehouse, in our stores, we run an automotive supplier subsidiary. Folks living with intellectual and developmental disabilities work in all of those businesses, and we help place them into businesses in the community as well.
That's awesome. Well, Jeff, I'm going to move on to you because there is a new Goodwill store and donation center that is opening, and you have some items from the store here with you today. Tell us about the location first and the importance of opening there.
Yeah, we are opening up in Southfield tomorrow, so be there, be early, because people will be lining up. We have a ribbon cutting ceremony at 9:30, and we open the doors at 10. And the first 50 people will get a gift, and we'll have raffle prizes throughout the day. But it's at 12 Mile in Greenfield, and we're thrilled. We can't be happier to be there. And yeah, we brought along some items that people have donated.
Let's get into it. I don't think you're going to leave with all of these, because people have been eyeing this table already.
And you know, we have the purse right in front of you, the Juicy Couture. That everyone wants those, so I know you'll probably be taking that as we leave. We'll have to watch you on that. But also some Yeezys. That's the new trend.
And these were just donated, which is this is a high-ticket item that you can now get at Goodwill for a really good price.
It's amazing what people donate. Going along, we have the shoes. We still have some Gucci shoes. We have the a guitar here, and a vintage projector.
Oh, wow.
Going to our clothing items that most of our store has is all the infant stuff, Lululemon's, Nike. Here you can see we have a Canada Goose down jacket there. So it's amazing.
And I just want to point out that that one set is brand new.
Yes, there are items with tags still on it. So when you shop, you're going to get a treasure. But also when you shop, you're helping individuals within the community. So it's a win-win.
It definitely is. So Dan, of the money people spend in your store, how much of that goes back into the community?
Yeah, 92 cents of every dollar that's spent at Goodwill stores, we turn around and pour right back into those free programs that I mentioned earlier for community members across our 5 counties. 92 cents of every dollar.
Wow, that's impressive. Yeah. That's very impressive. Well, thank you both so much for being with us. We appreciate you guys being here. But I know for sure you're not leaving with all this stuff. So do you take cash? What do you take? Okay.
All forms of payment are welcome. And I should mention, too, donors are welcome as well. So we talk a lot about shoppers, but we really want donors to come and donate more of these goods and keep them out of landfills.
Absolutely. One man's, I don't want to say trash, but the thing you're done with is another person's treasure.
Absolutely.
That's right.
For sure, because this is great quality stuff. Thank you again.
Thanks again.
So if you'd like more information about Goodwill of Greater Detroit, just go to their website, goodwilldetroit.org. That's goodwilldetroit.org.